Hello, it is your sleepless god back with What If Loki Was in the My Hero Academia universe? Part something or other. We don't know. But last time we left off, well, obviously, Drake was just getting into school, just getting into friends, just having people that he actually enjoys, and actually, I was correct with the name of Tokiyami. I know my memory is shoddy at best, but sometimes I'm just better than the rest of the population. Uh, but no, actually not really. No, only F. But after that, you kind of met these friends of his that really helped him out. Particularly Froppy, because she's really outgoing and also really truthfully honest. Kind of does not care what people tell her sometimes, and just kind of just straight up says shit. And with Tokiyami / Dark Shadow obviously being happy and friendly and joyful and helping him out, but also Tokiyami just being quiet. And sometimes you need that guy. You just need some quiet in your life sometimes. As they grew up, becoming stronger, obviously we talked about as well that Midoriya's quirk, he put it down on the list as mutation, or not mutation, sorry, that he can transform, or transformation, as he can transform into any monster, even greater than what his mother can kind of do, even. And he kind of figured it out while training as well. As that's kind of where we left off, as they are getting ready. Dark Shadow, Froppy, and Drake, all getting ready to go to the exam, because the 9 months training arc is now over. Now, the 9 months training arc, what kind of happened during that time period is a little bit weird. It's weird in the sense that Tokiyami and Drake and also Froppy are all training together in this way of trying to become better. As this is when finally Drake has showed his abilities, and they're kind of cool. No spoilers, but slowly through this 9 months and mix of Dark Shadow plus, a little bit of Dark Shadow, a little bit of Drake's, a little bit of help. Finally, Froppy and sorry, still cranky with the voice. If you heard me laugh from the last time, 1 second. Let me become Lord Palpatine. No, Dark Sidious. No. Yeah, Lord Palpatine for a couple seconds. Just my lord. My lord, I'm back. But and also with that, Tokiyami finally also learned with Froppy's and obviously Drake's help, him wrapping his cloak around him, or wrapping Dark Shadow around him, does 2 things: make him control a little bit better during the darkness era, and also it just make him stronger as well. But with Froppy, she learned that still my voice cranky. She learned that she is not going to be a good, what she means by like attack hero. She's not really a good. She has a great abilities. She's super strong. She's super fast. She's really creative, but she's an all-around fighter. That's good and bad, because she's an all-around. That means she can be put in multiple situations and not really struggle. But also when she's put into like a situation where she has to fight, and there's no one around her to help her out, it's going to be a lot harder for her because she'd rather help with other people. So she's more of a support hero type character. So she realized that quickly. And with them realizing how strong Drake's ability is, when he turns into, the first thing he turns is to a massive fucking bear like lion thing. Griffin. He turns into griffins, literal giant ducks. Why not? As well as he kind of shows them a teensy beats you a little bit of his magic and showing them just transforming his arm instead of his entire body, showing that he can do that kind of stuff as well. He's also fluent in any type of magical creature, not slash unmagical creature. Yes, the any unmagical creature and magical creature. I will go all out. Do not test me. When this happens, though, they realize that like it kind of sways both ways. So it's like it now Froppy, who is now a more support character, not support character, support, kind of trying to become more of a support hero, and Tokiyami slash Dark Shadow. I'm just gonna say both of them. I'm just gonna say Tokiyami. Believe I'm just gonna say Dark Shadow, too, who are really high level attacks slash defense, because Dark Shadow is literally one of the highest, like one of the quirks that I don't see a really strong downside with, and a high level of defense, high level of attack, just destructive power altogether. Literally, just have no ability to stop him. I honestly believe if Tokiyami ever could ever fully master his abilities and master the darkness when inside of him and when it's dark outside, when he releases Dark Shadow to the ability to control it, that motherfucker will be stronger than most characters in the My Hero Academia series. And it's not even like a joke. There's only a couple characters I can believe that can rule, and they're on like city level, almost continent level destruction. So they don't even count. They don't count. But he starts learning how to control Dark Shadow in the way of darkness, and Frobby learns how to back someone up, but also work on her own abilities as well. So, the day of the event, Loki's mom. Loki is prepared. In a sense of the word, like she wants this to happen. She's loving his child more than anything else in this world. And sending him off to UA, one of the highest level schools in the world, is one of those things, but she has to let... she knows that her secret is not going to be saved for long, especially if her son is sent off to UA, and sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit because I'm a fucking idiot, but because for the longest time, Loki has taught Drake that in a fight, you do not hold back. No matter what. No matter the scenario, no matter the event, no matter what. You do not hold back. The reason why is because is showing pity on another person really pity, or is it just hatefulness and loathing? Because if you show like, oh, I'm strong, I'm so much stronger than you because I'm holding back and I'm winning, how disgusting are you as a person to feel like that? To feel like you need to hold back, you can hold back on someone. The only time you are allowed to hold back is if someone's so much weaker than you, you could kill them in one hit. Now, no self-control issues was a lesson. He did teach him how to self-control his powers to the point where he won't kill anyone. because Drake is strong. He's not as strong as Loki at this point with the full power that she has right now because of the deal that she made, because he's slowly gaining that strength. But he's still a strong enough creature that he could kill someone. So Loki taught Drake to hold back as well as never hold back. Those counter each other, but what they mean by that is Loki told him to use his natural abilities to the maximum percent and do not hold back, but also to understand that you might have to. Try not to hold back, but if you have to, you will. That's it. And when he's holding back, he's not doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because he's have to. Like, he's not doing it because he's afraid or he's sad or he's cocky or arrogant. He's doing it because he knows. Because if he knows that if he goes all out, you're dead. So, what does Loki do? She walks up to the fucking UA building before it's open, walks up to Principal Nezu's office and tells him about her past and the things that she can do, and she gives examples and gives expressions. And Nezu is shooken to the absolute core of his entire being because the shit that she can do is literally affecting the laws of physics and bending them to her will, to the point where Nezu almost shits himself twice in this conversation, knowing that these abilities are real, but also knowing that her son is going to her UA unit and is going to be in Class 1A no matter what. Because if he has this level of abilities, there is no physical fucking way ever that is not going to pass the UA entrance exam. She also mentions that the reason why she's mentioning this is not to scare you, but it's just to notify you and understand. Because his son is a great child, a really good child actually, and knows what his limits are, and knows not to push those limits, and knows not to push where he doesn't need to. Those statements are going to be very crucial. Sorry for still acting up a little bit bad. It will be better sooner than later. It's a little bit cold. That's what I say. But when Midoriya takes the UA entrance exam, after Loki notifies Nezu is prepared. So when he sees this kind of tall, kind of short individual with like blackish hair and like the most greenish eyes with these two other people who were also putting the UA entrance exam, he didn't expect, holy shit, this is ultimate power. Like, oh my gosh, okay, just an average kid. He's kind of even surprised. So he takes the test, he aces it 100% easily. He's been grinding for this for years almost, and his knowledge and impact about multiple of these subjects are above most. And Nezu's surprised seeing this because Nezu wrote this exam personally, and some of the facts that he put down through the multiple, not just the multiple choice. Most people ace the multiple choice, but the long responses, not a lot of people ace the long responses. Even geniuses like even teachers here, sorry, not geniuses, but teachers here who work here on a daily basis on their subject line were surprised about the detail of what he put into his writing, and then comes into the actual attacks on the robots. Now, the meeting goes like it always does, but when Drake looks around, he can't find his friends, all the people that he actually like kind of enjoys. So when he like sits down somewhere, he doesn't realize he's sitting right next to a character that we know and love, but in kind of a different setting. A kind of tallish, about 5'11" boy with this kind of greenish blackish hair and completely beautiful green eyes, hands a little bit scarred up to the point of like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. And he looks over and says, hey, hello, my name is Drake. Oh, Drake. My name is Midoriya Zuko. As they both shake hands. Oh, you ready for this? He says, Zuko says, he smiles and just says, I was born ready. As this is where we're going to end up the video. I know I left you on a cliffhanger last time, and I left you on a cliffhanger this one, but it goes without saying, we need to do some stuff. But I hope you guys like this video. Also, sorry for the forgetfulness of this. I don't know when this is going to be posted, but when I'm at right now, it's the day after Thanksgiving. But I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. If you didn't, I don't know. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys figured out something to be thankful with, because there's a lot of things to be bad with, but not a lot of things to be good with. So try your best. Keep on going. Thank you very much to keep on watching these videos. See you later. Goodbye.